Mission creep is a problem that has plagued organizations since the beginning of time. So what is mission creep? Why is it a problem? And how is it avoided? As the CEO of NMBL Strategies, we've helped a lot of organizations going through issues with mission creep, which is a nonprofit organization that expands its mission beyond the original goals that were set. In and of itself, expanding your mission is not a problem. It can be a really good thing for your organization to grow and mature, but doing it in an unplanned manner can create a lot of issues along the way. Mission creep most commonly occurs in the backdrop of quick decision making or even crisis, or when someone tries to take on too much alone. It can be a very reactive process. So how can mission creep affect your organization? It can have a very negative impact on resources by taking money and people that are working on towards your cause and shifting its direction in another direction that really wasn't how you set out to act. It can also destabilize relationships with your stakeholders. Stakeholders could be partners that are operating in that manner that you're stepping into, or it can be donors who say, that's not the reason I was giving you money. So a few things that you should really keep in mind when you're looking at mission creep, just in a way to prevent those from happening. Communication across your organization. Not everyone has to have your mission and your vision memorized, but they should know the basic understanding of what your mission and vision are within your organization, and making sure that when they're working towards their goals, that they understand that those goals are taking you as an organization further and further into your mission and vision, making you a success in your process. Develop a process for organizational decision making. This prevents people from making one-off decisions that maybe make sense in a moment, but don't help the organization as a whole. Centralize your mission. People need to understand what your mission is and how their role in your organization plays a factor into it. Got to know how to say no. Too often people really struggle with the idea of saying no to the public, to donors, even within their own organization. But there are times in life that you have to be able to say no. If you can do that in a responsible and respectful way, people will appreciate that and really help you continue to move your organization forward. And keep your stakeholders in the loop. Lack of communication is really what underlies everything that we just touched on here. Making sure that all of your key stakeholders, internal and external, are really in the loop of what's going on, where you're going as an organization, and what you need to accomplish those goals really helps keep people focused on the path that is being driven by your strategic plan and by your updates that you go into with your board regularly. If you need help developing your strategic direction, reach out to NMBL Strategies today for assistance.